In a quiet neighborhood in Portland, Oregon, little Ava Reynolds was born into a world of silence. Doctors diagnosed her with profound hearing loss shortly after birth, both ears completely deaf. Her parents, Sarah and Mike, were devastated but determined. Sarah, a single mom after Mike's early passing in a car accident when Ava was 2, vowed to give her daughter every opportunity. Ava grew into a bright, joyful 5-year-old girl. She communicated through sign language, which Sarah learned fluently. They had their own special world, Sarah signing stories at bedtime, Ava's laughter lighting up the room even without sound. But Sarah's deepest heartache was that Ava had never heard her voice. Every night, Sarah whispered, "I love you," into Ava's ear, hoping somehow it reached her heart. Life was challenging. They struggled financially. Sarah worked as a teacher's aide while raising funds for treatments. Hearing aids didn't help Ava, her deafness was too severe. The only hope was a cochlear implant, an expensive surgery that could potentially restore some hearing. Insurance covered part, but the rest required years of saving and community fundraisers. Finally, on Ava's 6th birthday, the day arrived. After successful surgery and weeks of healing, it was time for the activation appointment at the audiology clinic. Sarah held Ava on her lap in the soundproof room. The audiologist, Dr. Elena, adjusted the external processor behind Ava's ear. Ava looked curious but unafraid, signing to her mom, "Will it hurt?" Sarah signed back with tears already forming, "No, sweetie. It might feel strange, but it's a gift." Dr. Elena started with soft beeps, mapping the implant to Ava's nerves. Ava tilted her head at the first sounds, faint, electronic at first. Her eyes widened. She had never heard anything before. Then came the real test. Dr. Elena nodded to Sarah. Sarah leaned close, voice trembling, and spoke softly for the first time directly to her daughter's new world of sound. "Ava. Mommy loves you so much." Ava froze. Her little face scrunched up in confusion, then wonder. She turned to Sarah, eyes searching her mom's lips. The sound was unclear at first, muffled, like hearing underwater, but it was her mother's voice. Warm, loving, real. "Mama?" Ava whispered back, her own voice shaky from lack of practice. Sarah gasped. "Yes, baby. It's me." Ava's eyes filled with tears, big, overwhelming tears for a 6-year-old. She reached out, touching Sarah's face as if confirming it was real. Then she heard Sarah's sobs of joy. "I hear you," Ava said slowly, signing at the same time out of habit. Sarah pulled her into the tightest hug, both crying uncontrollably. "You've always heard my heart, but now you hear my words. I love you, Ava. Forever." The audiologist stepped back, wiping her own tears. The room filled with the sound of their laughter mixed with sobs, Ava giggling at the new noises, the hum of the air conditioner, Dr. Elena's voice saying, "Good job," even her own breathing. Over the following months, Ava's world exploded with sound. She heard birds singing for the first time during a park walk and ran to Sarah, signing excitedly, "Music in trees." Music therapy helped her love songs. Sarah's bedtime whispers became spoken lullabies. Ava started mainstream school with support, excelling in art and dance. She even began speaking more clearly, her confidence soaring. Years later, as a teenager, Ava shared their video of the activation day online. It went viral, touching millions. But the real magic was private. Every Mother's Day, Ava would hug Sarah and say clearly, "I love you, Mom. Thank you for giving me your voice." The deaf girl who lived in silence heard her mother's voice for the first time when the miracle of technology met unbreakable love. In that moment, two hearts finally spoke the same language. Some miracles come not with thunder, but with a whisper, "I love you."